innovative content, global audience.
Hey, a very good morning to you guys. My name is Daddy Chris, and this is the African Renaissance Television. I'm reaching you from London. All right, today's show is still as usual, but from tomorrow, there's going to be a big change to the way we do things here. It's been segmented. We've been trying to muggle up all the show. We've been muggling them up. So we'll muddle them up. Now we're going to break it down into pieces. And we're going to show you a tip of that today, because this morning show is going to start with the morning news. So every morning now, in case you want to get the update, the latest happening in Nigeria, you tune to us. So that's what we're going to show you. We're going to give you a spice of it today. And as usual, I'm going to come to the normal show. Mary is in the house to give us the newspaper review. And Evelyn is also here to give us what we call the trending news. And of course, young Gloria is again here to talk us through what she does best. Give us a parable. That's what we're doing right now, and that's what we're going to do. So, people, let's jump to it. Let's start immediately with the morning news. But before then, let me just introduce the people in the house. Let us take a look at them. Mary, how you doing in Sometimes I would look for you. Hello, Mary. How are you?
Good morning. How is London this morning?
London is good. London is good. All right, and then here we have Gloria in the house. Gloria, good morning.
Good morning, Daddy Chris.
So let your camera, let your sound, and let your picture start, because that's on our network for Asaba. God knows. Anyway, let's quickly get on with what we want to do this morning. I understand we're going to get the news from you, right? What is the latest?
Yes, sir.
Over to you, Gloria, with the news.
Okay. Good morning and welcome to SRTV News at 9. I am Gloria Eko. The headlines are: widows receive houses from Ebonyi government. China Nigeria trade hits $15.48 billion in 8 months. Nigeria earns $2.21 billion from U.S. crude exports. And lastly, Joanne and Culture evicted from BB Nigeria Season 10. The news in full. 26 widows are to receive a 3-bedroom bungalow from the Ebonyi government under its widow housing project. It will be made through the governor's wife, Uzoamaka Onwufuru Foundation. Better health for rural women, children, and internally displaced persons. The project provided the new homes to 2 widows in each of the 13 local government areas of the state. Speaking during the event, the wife of the governor described the project as a dream come true and a fulfillment of her pet project's objections. The Lagos State Police Command has arrested 6 yet-to-be-identified men for allegedly abducting their business partner. The victim, identified by his nickname Senator, was kidnapped and held for 3 days following a business dispute. A police source who spoke with our correspondent on Sunday said the arrest was made on Friday morning. According to the source, a complaint was lodged by the family of the victim over his whereabouts, leading to the search by the police. And on business, we have Ms. Iyanyakin, Consul General of the People's Republic of China in Lagos, states that the bilateral trade between China and Nigeria reached $15.48 billion between January to July. Yakin disclosed this on Sunday at a reception to mark the 3 historic occasions: the 76th anniversary of the founding of the People's Republic of China, the Nigeria's 64th independence anniversary, and the Mid-Autumn Festival. She said the increase reflected the growing strength of China's-Nigeria relations, describing Nigeria as the second largest trading partner in Africa. Lastly, on business, Nigeria earned $2.21 billion from crude oil exports to the United States in the first 7 months of 2025, according to the fresh data released by the U.S. Census Bureau and the Bureau of Economic Analysis. The data shows that the custom value, which measures the crude's price at the point of export stood at $2.16 billion on a cost, insurance and freight basis, which accounts for the full landed cost, including shipping and insurance. The value rose slightly to $2.21 billion. Lastly, on entertainment, Bibi Naja's season 10 housemates, Joanne and Kosho, has been evicted from the show. Their eviction was announced on Sunday night during a live show hosted by Ebuka Obi Ushendu. The remaining housemates now face the challenge of navigating the final weeks of the competition, with the grand winner set to go home with the grand prize of 150 million naira. That is all for our news at 9.
SRTV. Innovative content, global audience.
Yes, welcome back. Welcome back. That is a very brief news. It's the first we're doing here, so you expect that there will be one or two things. And from tomorrow, you're going to see images and all the videos coming in the news, and the news will be robust. Mary will be joining her, leading the news all the way from Abuja. And yes, and all the three young women and the four of them will be running up to give you a really breakdown of what is happening in the country. And this will include sports. So don't go away. Join us every morning for a load up of the news. But let me quickly join my people right now. Mary, how you doing?
I'm fine, Daddy Chris.
Nice.
Will I say you're welcome back once more? Because we've greeted before.
You see, let's take a today. Actually, I just rebranding the show and restructuring it. It's going to need 1 or 2 time for us to get into what we're supposed to do. But today we continue with what we do best. All right, we do what we do best, and I think it's the right thing to do. I wish I could start the show with something I really think I cannot say with my mouth. I think picture would have done it better. Today's show, we're going to do a big comparative analysis. Asaba, you're back. Nice. We'll do a big comparison between farming in Delta State, Delta of my state, and farming in Israel. That is a big contrast. It's unfair to Delta State because even some European countries cannot compete with Israel when it comes to farming. But hey, if this is what is going to put food on our table, why are we not making it a priority? So that's why I try to bring this show from the bottom of my heart and without looking for anybody or trying to insult anybody. But I know a lot of people will be offended because it's a little bit too much for somebody with a little mind to grasp. So I don't mind if you're angry with me. But just to let you know that if you take a look at some of the images I want to show, let me show the first image, Mary. Let me remove this one. Come on, remove the newspaper first. Come, let's see. Let's see what these guys have to offer us. Mary, this is Israel farming. And what we see here is a robot. I want to start from here. It's a robot that we're not going to harvest, Human beings don't need to go there. This robot will pick it and put it in the tray. We're going to see that as the video. We have a beautiful video to share with the audience today. This is State of the Nation with Daddy Chris. This is what I do. I try to bring issues. I bring facts. I am not a joker. And I'm very sure today, you're going to see two people in Nigeria fighting. I've never seen it before, Mary. I say your boyfriend, before make I do this feature, make I see talk. And your boyfriend will see who reach out today.
At some point, I feel like the viewers might be confused because if you've actually given me a lot of people, a lot of them, so they might even be asking, which one is Daddy Chris talking about?
Oh,
the
no.
time Daddy Chris gave me
what we are talking about, who is this one? Who is this one? Now, listen, we're not going to jump the gun. Let us stick to where we are. Today,
Daddy Chris, the truth is in as much as you feel like this person is not good enough, I think sometimes we just applaud their jobs, their work. Yeah, if they are
I
really
agree.
working, yes.
Agree.
Because even if
Agree.
you say, even if Delta State governor, I believe if he was doing what was expected, you will not always come here to complain about him or to talk about him, because it all has to do with your work. What kind of job are you doing? Is it what people should see and applaud, or is it what people should complain about? Just like I said the other time, that no matter how I try to complain about the Niger State governor, I still would not cover the fact that when it comes to farming, he's really, really doing well. He is. For now, they are
Maybe
doing well.
the question is what kind of farming? That's why you see this topic
We
today.
don't have
And
that
maybe,
robot you're talking about, but I think we are producing a lot of food right now, at least
oh
to make
yes,
it a bit
and
cheaper.
maybe it's
Yes,
adding salt to food production. See, well, as I'm going to play with the data today, you're going to find out that Delta farming in Delta State constitute 90% of our people are farmers. In Israel, only 1.2% are farmers. The last time I came on the show, my daughters, I said something. I said, God, they tell you that there's a promised land. I came here and I asked, where is the promised land? The promised land the Bible was telling you. Do you know what the promised land is? The promised land said the land is filled with milk and honey. Now, from what I discovered today, Israel is on a dry land. You know what I call dry land? Very dry. If Israel waits, they will starve to death. Hunger will kill all of them for Israel. What Israel has done, Israel went and looked for water. They will drink the water. So they do what we call irrigation. But in Delta State, if rain not fall, they're not going to water our plants. Our crops will not be watered. So where is the promised land? Now that dry land, or the land where God is they give our water, anything you put on the Delta soil will bring out big food. I want to hear from you. How can you say, what did God not do for us? Now the question. Where is the promised land, my people?
What does the promised land mean? A land that is fertile, that you can actually grow things, that is productive. So I would say we Nigeria, we are in the promised land because we have a productive land. We have all the resources. So we are in the promised land. There's no specific place that is shown that this is the promised land. Where you go there, you get everything you need. Any land that is fruitful is the promised land. So we are in the promised land, I would say. Have a fruitful land to grow anything you want to grow.
The promise to Abraham is, I'm going to give you a land that's flowing with milk and honey. That was the promise.
That's Africa.
That cannot be this present day Israel. Because
that's Africa. Africa as a whole. Yes, Africa as a whole. You know, when you read
Africa, where they were, you hear what that man said yesterday? He said, diamond there our leg on Saturday. Say with the march and pass, say we don't know. We are in the promised land. It's just that sometimes, no, God has been so faithful to us. That's why I said, do people go to church yesterday to disturb the man? With all he has given to you, you still go and disturb him yesterday. Israel, when they not give water, Israel not get land. I swear, if Israel wait for water to rain to fall, let me tell you the quantity of water falling down from Israel. I have it in record for you today. You see, the amount of water that will drop in Delta State alone. Oh my God. When you think of it, you cry. Compared to the one that will drop in Israel. Yet, Delta State cannot feed itself.
Not only Delta
No, I didn't compare now. What I did was a good comparison between, because what is really annoying, my daughter, is the whole story. It looks like a joke. It's for me now. It's like a joke because how can I pick on Nigeria? If I pick on Nigeria, I will be wrong. So I decided to focus on Delta, and the image is when I see our governor carry microphone, they go Commission Road. And I ask you people in Delta State, which is more important for us to go into this kind of farming, which Israel has done? If we take 20 years to even do this one and we get it right, is it not worth it? This is harvesting. No? Even this is not just to farm. This is how you harvest. Because harvesting will take so much people. They're not ready to do it with human beings. They're doing it with machine. This is a robot. Harvesting the crops. This is maybe tomato. This look like apple. They're not ready to employ people to do this. But we have a lot of people who are ready to work in this beautiful farm. We don't even need this robot to do it. But we couldn't even farm. We get problem. Now we go talk. Oh, this one not get. If
you say we get problem, who are the we? You know, at the end of the day, what you are sharing right now is not something I think an individual can or average farmer can actually afford for themselves.
No.
You get my point. So an average farmer wants to put in the
average
work.
Nigerian farmer cannot.
Yes. If you tell me that our government can produce this, I'll tell you for free. Yes, 100%. Yes. We can afford it. But does the energy rely on the farming sector? I feel like they put so much energy on the oil, right?
No, they are all politicians. Yes, that's what they are all they come to tell us every day, vote for me. It's what APC and ADC is doing. It's what how PDP is going to come alive.
Like we keep saying, if the energy we put in protecting our oil, in making sure that our oil is actually reserved and good for us, for our use, it will put such kind of energy in agriculture, I don't think we'll be complaining, because if you talk about this, we can produce this, we can buy this, we can get this for ourselves if we want, and that's the truth. But I don't think it's something individual can get. The government can do that. We'll make farming easy. If we say that, can
you see the harvesting machine? Look at the machine they are using to harvest.
No, if we say herdsmen has been distracting people in the farm, we will not allow them to farm. We can send the robots to go and do the work.
Herdsmen go near where this farm dey. If the herdsmen see this farm go wrong, he go to say, "Did you do there?"
Even with the machine, you still need people to operate it. You still need people to operate the machine. So
I agree. Now,
even what I'm trying to say, maybe they can hide somewhere and be oppressing it, so that this one will do the main job. You know, they say herdsmen has been the one disturbing the
But do you know that when the government gets involved with this farming, there will be nothing like herdsmen going to disturb anybody or scatter anything. They only go to fight this private people. This private farmers.
Are you trying to tell me that herdsmen will leave oil that will fetch them more money to focus on agriculture? No, it's because they don't have the access to oil. We have a lot of people protecting it. So what energy is there to protect the oil? So they can't even tamper. They can't even go close to it. You get my point? So every day we keep saying they distract farmers.
Let's us not jump, Mary. Let's us not jump. I don't think we're going to jump from where we are before to here. But this is the sad part of it. The land of Delta State alone is about 117,698 square kilometers of land that we could farm. 17,000. Let's say 17,500 square kilometers of land to be farmed. And this is what we're saying, this land is good for cassava, yam, and oil palm. And plentiful of rainfall to 2,500 millimeters. That is the rainfall. Now, you know what the irony is? In Israel, it's only 500 millimeters of rain. That is what they get in Israel. We get 2,500, enough. That's why even when we from nowhere they call irrigation. Don't you say Nigerian man go farm, you call them come they put water. Not there. But even if they wait for rain to fall, they will not eat. We say God not do for us, so I'm just trying to talk. What You know what? Why I said that we disturb God on Sunday yesterday, you were there clapping hands, disturbing this man. What this man wants you to do, what God wants you to do, is do this. He gave you the knowledge, he gave you a better land, he gave you water, and you are hungry. You come to him, oh God, hey, I'm here, my children. Tomorrow, miracle go fall. I saw one pastor yesterday, very dark man, show us one video. Video of my pastor for worry, when he would walk begin the dance. In fact, you go see the stage play. Even theater, I'm not going to do that. I not feel that I can script for theater. The guy is a good actor. Where are we coming from? So there is the pastors deceiving us from what God has directed us. You know why I pick on Israel? I could have picked on any other state. No, I pick on Israel. The God owns land. God's people, they are feeding themselves. It's not God putting food on the table for them. Mary, are you hearing my pain? You guys were in church yesterday. Nobody tell Israel to go and farm. But you went to church yesterday to go and disturb the same God. The Bible tells us that the true children of God are the Israelites. But they are not waiting for God to feed them. This is why they get food on the table. What are you doing to, even with, and guess what? You are more blessed. You are the promised land. I said yesterday, on Saturday, I said, where is the African Bible? The promised land that we're talking about, it cannot be Israel, it must be Africa. Who did this to us? Who did this to us? Now, Mary, you know what is so sad there? As I was going through this information, I now come to the conclusion that the poor practices of farm in Delta State, for example, the cassava yield only 12 to 15 tons per hectare, whereas it's supposed to give 40 plus tons per acre, per acres, because of the way we farm it. Meaning the amount of waste, the amount of God has given you that beautiful land, you are wasting it. And you come back to him for food. If you are God, won't you be angry? I've given you everything to survive. Now you come back to me. I won't say much. So I know many of you are angry. You see, this is so important when we want to talk to God or we want to call on God or even call on our leaders. I have two people with me today I want to talk to. One is our religious leaders. Now, when I say leaders, I talk about pastors. Then number two, our government. The people, when they get God, Mr. Pastor, now Israeli get God. They are not waiting for the same God that you are crying to come and give them food. No, they're providing food for themselves. Look at this. This is a typical farm in Israel. What do you guys do? You carry cutlass. That's why I said, if I am become the governor of the Delta State, I see you carry cutlass, they go farm, you will be arrested. You hear me? Nobody will carry cutlass to go to the farm. I will arrest you. I will create the farm and you go and work there. And I'll pay you well. Because you are a waste to the state. What can you do?
So when they don't have a choice,
those
what do you
farmers,
expect
what they can afford?
I will not give you that chance.
They don't have the,
I will not. I will employ all the farmers. Every farmer will be employed by me. And they will be well paid. Well paid. And they will make me more money. Where is the governor of Delta State? Do they think? Everywhere, too, you have all this land. You have all these farmers. What does it take the governor now to say, okay, you work for me in this farm? Then for the people to go to this kind of shameful farming in the 21st century. Let me say this. When I came on this show that day, I talked about glass houses. This is not about glass houses anymore. This is beyond glass houses. Now, Mary, and Emily, my daughters, when I listen to me, they are not thinking of how to grow the plants anymore. They've used the technology. Now the technology has produced enough. Now they know they don't want to employ everybody. It's only 1.2% of people that farm in Israel. They don't have people to send to the farm. Maybe they need more to go to war. You know what they did? They now use machine to harvest instead of they take and they pluck and they use machine to harvest. But in Nigeria, people they carry collect, they go, and your government carry microphone. We're gonna come down this road. Hey, they robo.
We know that we need these advanced machines, to do our farming, but I don't think it will totally help with the population we have in Nigeria. It's going to take jobs from a lot of people, because when you start using machines to do jobs that people are supposed to do, then the unemployment in Nigeria is going to rise.
Oh my God, Emily.
It's a good thing. Yes, it will make work faster. I know with this machine to make work faster. But what about the people that have been doing these jobs with their hands? What are you going to do? You're going to dispose them.
Evelyn, go to Lagos now. If you go to Lagos State, the Lagos State government has employed a lot of women. When not get job, maybe they clean the streets. You understand? They either clean the streets or they pick up the plastic which you're going to recycle. Because people using a lot of recycle. I will employ them. Bring the women to me, I will give them jobs. Because if they can only pick the plastics and I recycle them, it will become big money for me as a governor. Where do I have time? Where do I have people that will go into that stupid farm? The farm will not produce anything. The farm cannot even feed them. What can you do with cutlass? Hey, we are talking of the 21st century. There's something I told them in Urobo. I said that the way I eat gari when I'm small, now see they eat gari now. Let me tell you, they will not add more value to gari. I'm talking to you Nigerians. There is no difference between gari and the flour. If we grind our gari, well, it will become. Have you people tried it? If you want to eat gari again, maybe grind it. Take it to a machine, grind it. Let it become powder. Make it. If you're not better person, we'll change my name.
Sorry, I wanted to know. So where did they make starch from? Is it not from?
Yes, starch is an extraction of cassava. Only those of us now they do eat starch. Now we take the iron clothes. No starch. It's the same starch. We will make and wear, take and blast our bankers.
Really?
Banana one. You understand? But
So
what I'm saying that
Gary, it's not too smooth like that. So you're trying to say
that's what I'm saying. Why are we not making it smooth, Mary? Let's say that we don't add any value to what we have. If we grind that gari, if it comes smooth well, it can become powder. If you make her, in fact, I eat only Ghana fufu here. The Ghana fufu is made from plantain. That I'm sure now cassava self now go better past that plantain. If you grind it well.
No, they used to mix.
They put on that thing.
They put cassava and plantain together to make that one. Yeah.
Exactly.
So compare it to Nigerian fufu, please. Nigerian fufu always be the best.
Nigerian fufu, that one okay, I don't know how I want to talk about that one. But what I'm saying now is that when you eat gari in that form, you will never eat gari again the way you're eating it now. Try Nigerians, I'm saying, grind it, let it become powder, bake it. You will enjoy eba. Now many people no more eat eba. They want to eat semo. Semo is powder. The only difference between semo and gari is grinded, my people. Gari is better. It's more healthy. Okay. We need another rocket scientist to teach us that one. Do you need a scientist to come and teach us that?
I don't think Gary is better than the Chris.
You see, it's because we've not added value to the Gary. What have you added to the Gary? Now the way that they make us see is when I bomb in, that's what we see the eater. Have you married?
They don't go through the process like that anymore. The way
What
it
is
is
it now?
supposed to be made, they don't go through the process like that anymore. So it affects some people, the eating of
What
the
process?
gari. When
What
when
process?
it becomes too much, like soaking it, grinding
Okay.
it, the
Mm-hmm.
the way it is made. Now because
And
of
but you know,
they
we
don't
still, no
want
matter what,
the
we cannot still deny the fact that we still
If
have
you understand, say
we
Gary,
still make it
can
like that.
actually
But
become
what you tell
semo.
me is that some people have evolved. What about people that are still struggling that don't have money to, you understand, do it in a modernized way that you're talking about? We still have people that do it that way. But what you tell me is that maybe they are not much as you think, but we have them because I've seen them. Sometimes when I pass by on the street, I still see people that do it that way. They fry it with the normal firewood, you know.
pan.
That's how they do it.
Yes,
Yes.
firewood and a pan. Yes.
I think that's even more of
Wow,
how
they
they
do.
do it. Yes, that's how they do
Yes,
it.
that's how they do it. That's the process it's passed through. But the sugar I feel the sugar in gari nowadays is it's
No,
not
you
really
see the
healthy.
difference, my daughter. Let's talk
So the
about the health part of it a little bit. I'll spend time on it because I'm of that age.
Yeah.
At my age now, I don't eat sugar. So if I will not eat gari, you don't remove the starch. Even if you cook rice for me, you have to remove plenty of starch first. So you wash it well. So you wash the starch away before you cook rice for me. Otherwise, it's gonna
And,
give me problem.
and because I think they have a separate rice for people that don't eat starch, that don't eat sugar.
No,
I think
no,
they have it
it's
right.
diabetic people. When you grow into
Okay.
the particular age, you are always near the diabetes. Your system is not that strong anymore. You are still young, and I don't know what you talk. You get what I know they eat again. When I say, thank you, I'm not going to eat.
But when you were like us too, if they tell you to abstain from sugar, you will not
This is
hear.
very,
That's why
that's
we
You
why they
will
tell
not.
me now. Now, so
we want to enjoy it too.
I
Like,
can't crate
We
of
want to enjoy
Pepsi.
it.
You know what I drink? I drink something called diesel, malt and beer. When they come cook pepper soup for me and yam, I can't take the malt and beer, I can't mix am with the color diesel. If you eat that finish, you take a swallow, you take a, with red or plantain, red oil dey one side, you put the yam, you take pepper soup tapper, come drink diesel. You go sleep. If woman hear you, go get belle. You see, that is how we were doing it. Now, fear not let me. Fear not go let me. I'm not a joke, I dey tell my the truth. So
yes,
that
because your
somebody
system is becoming weak.
yeah, it's becoming weak.
Your
yes,
system
what
is
you say is
becoming weak.
correct. The people that don't more eat gari, it's not because gari is different, because their
Yes,
system don't change. You know, getting
of
to do with
course.
gari. Tell them make them make am well. If I want eat gari, you go first remove some starch. So if you make gari for me, you go first remove the starch. Then you make the
How?
gari go good for me. But if they not
How is
remove
that
starch,
possible?
no for
How
Robolam,
is
they
that
remove
possible?
starch first.
How is that possible? Are you going to
And I
wash
know
the
we have
garri
Robolam.
first? You cannot
And
know. How
the
can you
starch
remove
they eat
starch?
so.
Garri is dry. And the Chris, no. Now I need to get it to. Garri is dry. So how are you removing the starch? Are you eating
No,
the
we dey
separate
remove am before we
garri?
dey fry am. Mary, when the water
Okay.
come down, we'll come press the cassava, remove the water. That water now dey turn to starch.
And that's
Then
what
the
they do
ordinary
it.
starch is what becomes garri. So the
That's
quantity
how
of
they do
starch
it
inside
now.
the garri is less.
In the case,
So
like
if
you
I
will
take,
be processing your own gari.
You
You
yes,
start
start
if
eating
I
processing your
eat
own
wheat.
gari.
garri
That
from
is
my
why we
If
place,
you
have
are
wheat.
getting so,
So I
Eating wheat.
get
and you know that your system is
yes.
becoming
Make your
weak,
own products.
you can go for wheat. Most diabetic people they
why
take
will I
wheat.
eat wheat? No,
That
eat the garri,
that
but
less
remove the
starch.
starch. It will work for you. You see, only garri is a problem for you when you eat it with all. Some people make garri like the Igbo people or the rest. They don't know how to remove starch first. They will just they will just fry it. If you eat that one, you go see yourself. But if you come to Ogara, where would they remove the starch first because they eat the starch separately? If you eat our garri, you're not gonna do anything. You'll be fine.
You
I
are
think even these
speculating.
Igbo people, I think it's even now, it is even recently that they begin to adopt the eating of Gary. What Igbo people do more is aku. Even if you can be sincere, Igbo people eat aku more.
Yes.
It
Okay.
makes yes, the way Deltans always eat starch.
Uh,
You understand? Igbo is not
Over.
really for Gary.
Everybody
That's
gets it
why
over.
these days when I see people eating Gary, I just feel like it's just a recent something. That is
Yes.
you can't go to an Igbo land where they are doing a celebration, maybe like a traditional marriage or so, and you see them making Gary as food for the guests. Not
No.
possible.
Abu.
Don't do that.
Now we get
Yes,
a
so
Gary
hammer.
is not for Igbo.
Aku is
Yes,
their
make
food, oh.
yes, so that is what they
Aku
make
is
as
their
their
food.
If you come to Robo marriage ceremony, now correct stash with a
What is it? Stash. Yes, Owo stash.
Most I think the Gary is mostly for Edo people. I don't really see Gary as Igbo food. You understand? Just like the way Yorubas tell you that they love pounded
And
yam
then like
or
Amala.
amala.
No,
Yes.
this was
Gary is
when
not for
you go
Igbo.
something which when the chemical one another you go make nice better part for us. Anyway, what we are doing today is very important. What I'm asking is this. This is really a very important topic. How come that God has given the best land, with the best land, this is the statistics I'm showing, the only difference between us and Israel is because Israel has been able to mechanize, add technology, improve on what they have. Maybe God not give them what He give us. That make them come get sense.
No,
But we have been giving everything.
what we do is to go and buy their weapon. They make money from us. We use it to come and kill our fellow citizens.
Exactly.
That's the height of it all. You understand?
So no
We
be
go and buy
only Israel.
weapons,
All of them are
kill our-
weapons they sell for us.
Yes, so
In the UK, the people that go to farm, they not reach 3%. Maybe 100% of people in the UK that farm is fine. In Nigeria, it's 90% of us na farm with the go. Yet we can't feed ourselves. Now, Juju, ask yourself why. The reason is what we see today on this beautiful picture.
Daddy Chris.
Now,
Daddy Chris. I thought you said you like us to go back to the way things were before, the way our forefathers were doing things. How come you are bringing in machines this morning for us to use in farming?
no, I didn't say, oh, no, now this is what I'm saying. Let me tell you this. Wait, our forefathers had technology. Now they know say that they press the
Na
garri.
cutlass they use.
Cutlass and that's what they use.
Yes, that was what they used. But now, at the point in time, we can't get, we now have welders. Now they teach, now our people know what to be goldsmith too. So we have technology. If we now see that, okay, we don't need to do it with on hand again, we cannot do it better. With what we look at what China has done. What China has done is not technology, it's technical thing. Make I take this one, add this one, add this one. It's not invention. I need to press and down. Our forefathers know say they need to press garri for starch to come out. They need to know say they need to fry them. It's just the difference between oven and that oven that you use with fire. I'm not saying we should go back to we must use fire. No. But I'm saying that we should improve on what we have.
You spoke about using AI to do measurements, to measure
Exactly.
the water, how many water the plant needs. Is that also technical? Is it not
No, that would
advanced
be
and the thing is
technology?
like they want to face you today. And the people that they want to face it today, obviously.
It's
Don't
not
worry. I
advanced
was support that the
technology.
people today. You
You
should do that
cannot
the
say
people
Eh,
alone.
no.
Where is
You
the
cannot
support
say
today?
to
Thank you.
embrace
Eh, that last time,
embrace
yesterday,
civilization
on Saturday,
in one
Yes,
yeah,
in one aspect,
maybe,
you are being partial.
on Saturday,
I
And
don't
they
think
want to
people understand what Daddy Chris is saying. That's not what he meant. That's not what he meant. People should leave him. Daddy Chris, please continue. You are
thank
trying
you,
to
my
drag
daughter.
it back.
It go better for you, my
We
daughter.
must
Tell it to
follow
me. Just
Yeah.
like
the
this.
footsteps
Follow the footsteps of our forefathers.
We will not
We
give
don't
up
need
our
any advancements. We don't need to be advanced. We don't need this
No.
artificial thing.
I didn't say we should not advance. I said we should improve on what we have. We don't need to say, okay, this example I'm saying now.
Mary, you're laughing, eh?
Mary, let me explain this. I'm not saying we should go and eat wheat, we should eat garri, but we should make garri good for ourselves. So don't tell me that wheat is better than garri. No, that's where I have the problem. Because what is in wheat is in garri,
So,
but we
why
can
is
make our
robot-
own better than
Okay,
wheat.
let me know. I want to support Daddy Chris. I wanted to ask you, why is robots not better than humans labor? But let's leave it. I'm already saying I will support Daddy Chris. Because if I want to go otherwise, we'll not end this show today.
No, Mary, don't do. You know, the truth is this. No, this what we're saying is what is so shameful is our government cannot see this, that is a sin for somebody to carry cutlass and go and slave in the farm. That's a sin. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying God has given us this beautiful land. I'm not saying technology belongs to God. Knowledge belongs to God. Somebody must have done it. Take it and use it. Now, why would you throw away garri and begin to eat wheat? When they are the same thing, Mary.
Yeah.
Garri and wheat is the same thing, but we need to refine our garri. We need to prepare our garri, make it be like wheat. The same garri can be wheat. In our Igbo, they will not add flour, do them another way, call the reseller to us. They go soon do them. The same
But
garri.
that's why I like the Yorubas. That amala has come to stay. They are not changing it anytime soon.
No, they change the amala, get different color, they get white, they get different ones. Don't worry, time go come, you go change.
And the quiz, I will always tell you that the black one is the original.
I know.
Yes.
Anyway, what is so beautiful is this. If we can today, if Delta State government, I'm talking now, if Delta State government stop bridges and all this rubbish and concentrate on just farming for only 1 year. So the problem with Nigeria it's not in 20 years, only 1 year. And we know if we get this one yet. We not say we must get this, but at least bring glass houses.
That's why we are going. That's why we are going to church to disturb God.
To disturb God.
Make
So,
God
yes.
at least can
Yes.
He dry the oil for just 1 week? May we see whether they don't go enter agriculture.
They go enter farm, my daughter. I agree. So, but make it not be saying that we can't do for ourselves now. At least God knows say we be mad. Now we can give us oil. No, that yesterday Mary the verse on Saturday said the verse for Igbo when it costs us. Oyibo say we get gold for say diamond there between our legs. Say we the match and the pass. Say we don't know the value until Oyibo show us. Now lie.
No.
Hey.
Make we the best. Make we look for who they cause our problem. But the true problem will get today with us. We need to change, my people. And until we say this to the government. You know, there's something I said yesterday. I released a post. Still on my listen. I said a true leader is not somebody you tell anything and he will listen to you. A true leader is like my mother who will not give me sugar food. He will give me bitter leaf because he knows bitter leaf is good for me. You never see when your parents they cook. They don't they cook with only water leaf. Then they put bitter leaf. Because bitter leaf they know the importance of bitter leaf for your head. Now me now I don't eat sugar. See me now. Fear not they let me. Not be person tell me make a stopper. I know they celebrate this way again. Ask anybody if you come my house before now, this way I will give you. I can't give you pepper soup. We'll go drink, we'll go sleep. You get one time when I call the cook cow leg for London here. If I cook the cow leg, if you come with this way, if you sleep, you know get up. It be like poison. Trust me, cow leg, and you know say here we get a sheep. If we just the boiler, I go just the boiler with small thing, then put them down. Come put diesel. I dey eat cow leg. If I finish, I go sleep for them. Now, better tell me can stop. My head say no, because those are not very good for your health. Now water come be sweet. They sweet me. Like what you have talk. If they dry this our oil, our people will go farm. Then my body will gonna say there is power mighty in the farm. There is power mighty in the farm. There is power mighty. But no, that's the way with the tongue. There's power mighty in the farm. When I have the singer for Buriburi, my voice just
We don't change our Christian song to farm. Farm mighty in the blood, not be farm.
You see now, this Israeli now wait for the power mighty in the blood of Jesus. They do power mighty in the farm. Now they feed themselves. They're not waiting for the power. The blood of Jesus has provided this for you.
Even you already know that the quiz does not believe in those in their blood. He's going to tell you that.
Mary, I believe. Difference. No, I believe. But no. That's why I said to people, don't tell me by the grace of God. The grace of God is here. This is the grace of God. The knowledge of God is the grace of God. What are you waiting for? What is the grace of God? It's a people can say by the grace of God. Which grace of God? The grace is here. The technology is the grace. The AI is the grace. Use it and feed yourself. Don't disturb God by the grace of God. What grace of God you can come? I like watching this man. I saw Damino, they dance reggae. I be one play the video. I not see chance to make a liver. Look, we'll do other things today. Because if I start with that one, we'll not finish from here. He's the only one trying to preach. He's still not getting good, right? But at least they near with where they go. Nigerians, Africans, we are in darkness. In the midst of light.
And
We're in
is it about Damina?
Damina, it is a pure misguided religion.
That man caught attention because he was preaching against tithes. That was how he caught attention.
Now, you know, I don't agree with tithe. I don't agree with it. But that's not only it. He's preaching more realistic gospel.
It's not like there's any special thing he's preaching. It's because most of the things he say is in line with what you say.
No.
And that's in line with what you stand for.
Yes. The gospel, the new gospel of God is the gospel for you to stand up and feed yourself. Not the gospel of man are going to come from heaven.
You know that we've so much concentrated on agriculture, farming, and all that. We've not spoken about ways at which we're going to be storing this, because we don't have light in Nigeria. So it's not even about just producing and producing. How are you going to store this?
Light.
And you just mentioned now, how will you be productive in darkness?
Yes.
In a country where you can't see.
I agree.
When you start producing this, how will you present
this apple? This apple here, this apple is what they're not waiting for you to buy the apple and eat it. They turn into apple juice. Apple juice stay for how many years? If we're preserved. Can Nigeria do apple juice? What is the essence of food technology? When I go to school, they go study. They sweat for us. You guys just graduated. There's a department called food technology.
It's not the apple. It's not the apple now. We're talking about tomatoes and all that. They are perishable.
And our temperature here is very hot. Nigeria, you know, is a hot country.
It becomes
so
paste.
Some
not the
things.
paste that they import from Europe, they can't eat.
I think we should do a show and tackle on electricity.
Yes.
We should also tackle on electricity, not just about agriculture all the time.
When you face famine, how do we stop?
Evelyn, the Bible said, seek ye the kingdom of God and the rest will be added up to you. When you start to make money, electricity will come. With the shares, it be like, get when you for talk to small, when it be for you. You told them get belle. Then the first they talk to like agree. Then you go first touch them. Before the month go finish. Now one day they get belle. We want rush, make the woman get belle today. That's what it be. First, we have to the first thing to do is to produce the food. And then, when we don't get the food, how do we preserve it? After preservation, how do we even sell it? You see what Israel has done it now? Israel, they know that it's not only producing food, though. They now look for a way to even harvest without human beings. Because they don't have human beings to send it to that place. Sorry for the language. Mary, you know why this is sad? Our people, they praise, they know, maybe we don't understand, or maybe we are blind, or something is wrong with us. And not even they blame the governor now. Because we don't tell the governor the truth. The man think it's working. Listen, anytime they say something about Tinubu now, they are angry. People think it's working. People have a land, be blessed.
But okay, do you know that when you have so many praise singers around you, you will not want to think outside the box.
It will be
God
hard.
will bless you.
You know what you are doing. You know what you are doing.
You know, but this is what I said. I released a post for the press for those governors, those people yesterday. I said a true leader will not even look at you or what you are saying. He will be planning. He will have a project for the future. What are we going to do now so that by tomorrow we will not be like this? I ask everybody since I've been in Delta State. I asked them, what has the Delta State government planted from the first Ibori till now that is bringing 2 naira to Delta State in a day? So if Delta State don't get allocation in a month, we are broke. Maybe the money is not enough for us to use in a month. Their state will still start generating their own money. Lagos State can survive without the federal government. Delta State cannot. 1 week, we are broke. And Delta State have been receiving this awesome money. The same thing with that River State. And that one, where Akpa will come from. Akpa from the same thing. These are wasted people. God, with God, unto those much is given, much is expected. That's not the case with these 3 states. The 3 states that earn more in Nigeria is Abia, okay, let's say Delta. In fact, when you see the money, they go down by SI because they're not even plenty safe. We're supposed to beat them up. They're supposed to cane them. Then Rivers, then Akwa Ibom. Where did they get their money? Now the politicians say they marry new wives. If you go there and also marriage ceremony, like not be going to tell me say every day people they do marriage. Where the money come from? Not be politics money.
Every weekend they marry.
Where they for see the money? They work. The best way they marry so they work. Now politician money.
Work.
Where for work? Anyway, what we're saying is that we must be productive, my people. Let us challenge our governors to be productive. Let us challenge this presidency to be productive. There's no other miracle that is we are looking for other than to say, okay, what do we have? I know we have other things, but at least they tell us now, say we get farm, we get this good thing for them. That Oyibo cost us with the vest for them. He said we get gold with a mass diamond for our leg. We don't know the use. That lie. Even the oil when we sell now Oyibo can't discover it. When they carry and go. The small one when they sell. Now the amount when they tell us say they sell, 19 people they share. We never get say okay, maybe we add value. If not be Dangote, I say Dangote refinery fuel now, don't reach America. If they sell fuel for America now, Dangote not be human being, not be Nigerian government not supposed to produce fuel, they say. If not true say Dangote fuel reach America, our own not go reach Ghana. I mean, when I take in pidgin English, answer me.
Lucky, I sure say our fuel they travel past.
But with the import fuel, right now with the import fuel, we don't get enough refinery. Now crude they sell. We not be
this crude oil with the import fuel.
But self crude oil, they go refine and finish, can't sell it to us.
Sell it for us.
That's where we are, my daughter. We will give them crude oil at a low price. They go refine and sell it to us. Tinubu say we not go buy. We say you not go pay subsidy again. We say okay. We got to say the Baba want take the money they do refinery. Make they get at least the one we go use. We not even get the one they use now. Dangote when they try they push around. Now Dangote be our Igbo. Dangote na mama. Make Dangote marry all the women for the Nigerian self agree. Which kind of people be this one?
You marry all the women, you go broke. It's not as easy as
not go broke. The women go help them. Dangote not be mumu. My papa marry plenty women, not be problem to run. He put them to work. See now my partner. Every woman he get will give him job, give her a farm. Every woman will give her a home. Dangote will give everybody a home. Women are not useless. They add value to you if you make them productive. So what we're saying, my daughters, is we are in I'm just using that word now. Say, oh, but we want to get all of us as in wife. Make it use us, make money. Mona, help me take prison, tell her. We are your servants. We are here to work for you. And let me say this. When I say you don't have right to go to farm with your cutlass, I will arrest you. Because you are wasting my time and resources. I'm the governor, I'm the father of the house. It's my job to convert everything to better use. I will stop you from going to that to be farm. You go and work where you'll be more productive. The days of cutlass farming is over. Do we need a grammar person to teach us that one? We need anybody to teach us that one? Mona, tell me, my daughters. Come on now. What kind of shameful thing? And you know what I'm saying? As I'm talking now, some people are praising him. When they come on this show now, they go curse me. That decrease they do this. That decrease they curse our governor. That decrease they curse our president. You see, my cause, I don't need to curse you. I just want to see a better Nigeria because I can see that the country can be turned around in 1 year. You don't need 10 years to fix Nigeria. 1 year. Our story will change. Imagine, say, people, maybe one young boy come here that day, they teach us how to farm for Benway. In a primitive way. You don't teach us how to farm in a mechanized way, in a primitive way. Yet you can still make so much money. The primitive way. Maybe imagine, say, government come improve on that farming in Benway. That man, when God just, like I said, God just plant, he just pack the soil with only fertilizers and waiting to make things grow. No, be your land. At least where we foresee that yam when they don't be carried from ground. Now that country, now people they hungry. A country where people could not take yam from the ground. Is it not a thing for those people to be hungry? Now they disturb God on Sunday and say a lie. I say a truth and say a lie. A land where you cannot bring out the yam on Sunday. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. No turning back. Now the team one of the same. No. Now, yes. You go turn back, go farm, because Jesus Christ doesn't make you run for land like a
It's good you know all our songs, though. All our Christian songs.
So now the Christian pass me. I don't be Christian. Yeah. Now don't see me finish. This is I don't see me. I'm a born again. You guys don't know me. I'm a born again. The same way.
Born again for where?
I'm a born again. When I don't know the meaning of born again now. A born again man. Now somebody when you understand Jesus. I believe in the gospel. I believe in the sacrifice of Jesus. I believe that Jesus Christ has given us the grace. I'm not a big goat again.
So that's why we should not talk about the grace again. Nice one.
I'm not saying, don't tell me by the grace of God. The grace is already here. Don't worry. Anytime when you say by the grace of God, meaning you are the expectant. The grace is with you. It's upon you. Use it. That is what I'm saying. I'm not saying, you see, when you say you are expecting it. Oh, God, go down. God has done it. They don't worry you. I'm saying to you today that God has done it. God is not going to do it. He has done it. You understand the language? So don't say by the grace of God. Say the grace of God is upon me. So I'm going to go and do it. I'm not ready. I need the grace of God to give a belly and try. And you say by the grace of God. Take to your wife by the grace of God, say go get belly. Not touch her for night. You're a sick man.
And that's the same me that is supporting you now. You're using me to do example today.
No, now better example I think you make now. If you find girl, anybody won't marry you. What I'm saying is this. No, let's like you made it go say let's be sincere. I'm going to try and end my part of the show now. You understand? Let's be sincere. Where are we going like this? I don't have the privilege of playing too much with the time today. I think we should make this time my own shorter so that everybody can have. We're going to go to the newspaper review quickly with Mary so that I can shut up. But what I want to say is this. Let me conclude by saying Nigeria is the promised land. Africa actually is the promised land we talked about in the Bible. It can never be Israel. Because the Bible said, I'm giving your children a land that is flowing with milk and honey. That dry land, Israel, is not flowing with milk and honey. Israel has been able to turn their misfortune to fortune. You that have fortune, you turn it to misfortune. And you are going to church every Sunday to disturb God. Reverend Father, they preach for you. They collect your money journal. If you leave your wife with time, they'll give them the leg for you. Your foolishness. It's not God. And you say by the grace of God. Yes, by the grace of God. You will carry another man picking. They carry the grace of God. So this is the problem we face. We need to wake up and claim the grace of God which is on us. Use the grace. I'm not even claiming. Use the grace of God which He has given to us. And begin to do things which we can see Israel done. They continue to show it and they keep doing it. There's no time Israel waited. If Israel wait, they will not kill all of them again. They defended themselves. They're not saying that God won't come protect them. Now let Nigeria go say, and they pray and they go on Johnny Mercy. You don't think of how you go protect yourself now Johnny Mercy. Now God will come protect you for that mercy. And now go come. Yes, men will catch you for road. We're going to protect ourselves. Because as far as I know, I never see the children of God, the so-called Israeli, because they said they are the true children of God. Say will not be true children of God. Not be someone talker. Maybe. Who are the true children of God? They tell you that the Bible they tell us some rubbish and sometimes I know the hear word. So if the Israeli are the true children of God, so who am I? Am I a true child of God? Mary,
Yes,
when they talk to me, which generation I come from? When we talk about what
we
before we
are.
go,
We are
then why
true
can't
children of
somebody
God.
tell you that you are the true children of God and you read the gospel? Where is our Bible? You know, see that in Mona Leno. I'm not saying we're gonna change in our faith, but somebody tell you say, "I am the true children of God." Now in Bible you they read because they write his story down. Where your own Bible? Your Bible will say now you be the true children of God. Because the reason I know now the land when they talk say they give to people, so now we they give up. God not give them that land though. If Israeli get Africa as their own land, you think say they get problem? Therefore, don't turn the Africa to heaven. If Israelis can own Africa, they will turn it to heaven. Do you guys hear me?
Yes.
You that is given the promised land, what have you done with it? A land that is made with milk and honey. Where the amount of rainfall is just too much. Now the rainfall comes too much, they flood in a house. Something you can do a small drainage, the whole water will go away. It will come and kill us every year. Water is a problem. Water when Israel not get. Every year, water is the problem in Delta State. And maybe not lie at the talk. May God save our soul. In Jesus' name. May God help us.
Amen.
Amen.
Newspaper review.
Amen.
Shut up.
Hallelujah.
When I come tomorrow, I'll do my own 1 hour show and I'll get out. I will not be disturbing your shows, guys. Let's have newspaper review with Mary.
We start with the punch.
Yes, ma'am. Let me try and go back.
You know, today our newspaper has a different face. We don't have much headlines. Even when you go through the other papers, the headlines are not much. I think there is this Dangote refinery story that is kind of taking over dailies. But we start with the big story. We have IBAS rejects Assembly's move to prop 6 months spending. And the writer says, ex-administrator insists lawmakers lack power to question tenure. And we have CSOs urge Fubara to hold IBAS accountable. And that story is on page 2 of the Punch newspaper. Moving forward on the Punch, we have a story here that says that Borno terrorists attack victims hospitalized in Cameroon. And that story is on page 9. Crude supply to domestic refineries hit 67.6 billion barrels on page 33 of the Punch newspaper. And we have an International Day of Peace. Africa does not only fight wars, it builds bridges of peace. General Christopher Gwambe Musa and Chief of Defense Staff. And I think these are all the stories on the Punch. We have a Dangote refinery. Change has come to the oil sector. Nigeria economy, $10 tells that man. So back to the big story. Now, it is not new to us that last week the president actually announced that we've come to the end of the 6 months emergency rule in Rivers State. And at the end of the day, he asked the governor, Fubara, to go back with his deputy and the House of Assembly members to return back to the House. But you know, it is what it is. PDP, as we all know, because even if they are not doing this, to look like they really do not know what they are supposed to do. They are coming to say they want to prop the former governor that was just there for 6 months, and his name is Ibas, as we all know, from Akwa Ibom. So according to them, there's a figure here. I'm actually going to read it out. There's a figure here on the Punch stating the amount that was allocated to Rivers State for contracts and lots more between March to August. So they are saying that he should explain what he used the money for. But on the other hand, Ibas is saying that they do not have rights to question what he did when he was in Rivers State.
Oh, for what? If you don't have right to question what he did in the public
And because you know how he went there. You know, there was nothing like election. You know how he went there. So
Yeah, but
I
if
think
President Tinubu will account to us what he forced it or not, he forced him or not. No, but this guy should have to be held accountable. If I'm not saying he has stolen, but if to ask for account, it's a simple thing. Everybody should be accountable. Is he above the law? He was there to serve. He took an oath. So when he was sworn in, he didn't just Tinubu swore him in with an oath that we deliver the job diligently according to the law of the land.
Okay, I'm only going to state the figures that's
Yes.
according to Punch, what Punch says. So in the month of March, Rivers State was allocated 44.42 billion naira, and in April 42.80 billion naira. Moving forward to May, we have 42.30 billion naira, and also we have in July 38.42 billion naira, while in August it collected a sum of 41.76 billion naira, according to the documented analyst. Yes, sorry, according to the document that was analyzed. Now, this brought total net total net allocations in the 6 months to 254.37 billion naira, averaging to 42.40 billion naira per month. So we will not say that. I don't want to go further. The stories are long. I always want to just summarize it. I can't be going through them or reading them. What this story is trying to say is this: all this money we're giving for contracts, so it's allocated for different things in Rivers State. We all know that Rivers State is a rich state, right? So he was there during the period of 6 months, according to the instruction from the president. So if he's coming out, I don't really think it is wrong for the lawmakers, the House of Assembly members, to say, want to prop your stay during the 6 months, what you did, because it was not like money was not allocated during the 6 months. Money was allocated from March to August. So what were the things you did with the money? And
I mean, we're talking of serious money, Mary. 40-something billion.
Yes. It's a rich state. It's a rich state. So if you are saying,
we don't talk about how much is allocated to the local government.
No, we're talking about
Mary.
So
you guys are you see the thing I'm talking about. Yes, we don't have a farm. Oh, we couldn't farm like Israel, right? We cannot farm like Israel. That's the river say cannot even have a fishing trolley. They don't be go inside water. When God give them, go bring fish. They don't say they
put fish. Vice Admiral Ibok Ete, that's the Akwa Ibom name. Ibas is this. I don't really see how special you will be. I don't really think you should be different from every other leaders we've had. Even if you're there, right, through the instructions of the president, you were there as their leader to some point, or at some point, money were allocated to you for contracts and lots more. It is right that there's some level of transparency. I don't really think it's a big deal coming out to say this is what you did with the money. Are you coming to say they don't have any right to
money is supposed to even give us. You're supposed to do it. Mary, this is something
you say they don't have any right to question you. You're telling us that at the end of Fubara's tenure, he will also come and tell us that we do not have any right to question him. Because that's the truth.
Yeah, that's the way.
Someone that has gone to church to do Thanksgiving with their wife.
Yes,
successful.
Yes.
They don't bring Fubara to some method now. I tell you now, do you know how they tame elephant in Bangkok? Anytime Fubara here, wicked, the man had to shock. That's how they tame wicked Fubara now. When say wicked, hey, what happened? All you need to threaten Fubara. Wicked, hey, what they do? That's it. The man, they don't shake out. No blame Fubara, beg. Leave the man alone.
No, and I can't understand that the political system in Nigeria sometimes looks funny. But I don't really think you, as a past leader, is coming to tell the lawmakers in the state that they don't have any right to probe you. So you're trying to. What example are you trying? No, if they put you there, they put you there because you are different. You will make it different in the state, right? So you cannot come out and tell me that we do not have any right to probe you. It means even the present governor will come out and say they cannot probe him. And the person after this present governor will come and say they don't have any right to probe him. You lead by example. The thing you do today is what another person will come and do. And they will remind you that when you were there, 6 months is even too short to say they don't have any right to probe you. In 6 months, what were you expected to do in 6 months? You understand? To me, if it was just 6 months, I should be bold enough to say people should probe me compared to me staying there for years. It is too short to be so bold enough to allow people to probe you. Why are you fighting? Why are you running head to scatter like people should not probe you for 6 months that you just stayed in the States? All this revenue, we all know that it was generated from oil sales. So why is it a problem? It's a state that has money. So they say they want to probe you because at the Chris, we all know for sure that once Fubara is done with his tenure, they are going to probe him. They are going to probe him. That's the truth.
So are they going to include this 6 months?
No, they will not. They will not probe him if you not make problem. How long you make the best again?
That speedy people disrespecting and saying
if Fubara deliver River State for Baba, you know go get probe. If you not deliver another time problem there.
So, because there's always in case because of uncertainties. You get my point. If they don't probe him now, just like Evelyn asked a very, very important question, they might now say this is what he did within these years, and even the money he did not take will not be saying that okay. So it's better they probe you for your own 6 months. Let's clear your 6 months off so that I know that I started from September. He started from this month, right? 18th. Then you begin to probe me from 18th. That is how it should be done.
That Ibas go don't empty the treasury before I come out. You go don't empty
it. What makes you different?
You go do my wife dance pass, so your wife like dance pass for the church. Everything God don't do for us.
That's Fubara wife, not the dance. Not be women. No,
it's not Fubara wife. I said Admiral Ibas. That's this man's business. Ibas wife was dancing.
After the 6 months, you can't go do Thanksgiving. So your wife they dance.
Ibas not do Thanksgiving.
That was before 18th of September, before Fubara came in, the Sunday before Fubara came,
you don't go to Thanksgiving. They happy say at least this 6 months. Now better game.
Say God bless her. Say why two people don't come bless her.
When PDP was saying that he being in power for that 6 months is unconstitutional, and you are coming to say they don't have any right to probe you, it's not going to work. They are going to probe you. Okay, we move to the next story, so we'll not spend so much time on one topic. We have Borno terrorists attack victims and hospitalized in Cameroon. Okay, it's no longer new, but we cannot say we should adapt in any way to this menace in the society. There is no way we should be comfortable to the fact that there is always a terrorist attack. Just like I said, we spend money in the Western world trying to acquire this weapon to end up coming to kill our own people. Now, there was an attack that actually happened in Borno on Thursday, leading to the death of 63 people, and one of the military personnel also lost his life in the process. Now, at the end of the day, if we say that our security forces are not doing anything, I still want to call to our attention that we also do lose their life. They also do lose their life in the process. Sorry to say. They also die in the process. Because these people are there in the bush. What am I trying to say in essence? I don't think they have enough equipment. I don't think they have enough facilities like these people that are fighting them. If we continue like this, even the state police that are trying to introduce is not going to change anything. Borno is in the far north, but only Borno is not even suffering this. Zamfara state, you could see that there was a time that Borno state governor, Zulu, Borno state governor, if you can remember, I think last 2 months, he was on the news for straight 1 week, lamenting about this attack, saying that we should stop listening to our politicians. We should stop listening to them. That the president should work more, should know what to do. We don't just need plenty soldiers. We need soldiers with equipment that can stand the people that are fighting them.
Do you know that
because you cannot be there in the bush. If you are in the bush, you don't have enough equipment. The day we're talking about
I will not. Is it not really Joe?
Now the case, the president's vacation was cut short. His vacation was cut short, the president, and the reason is that he's coming back to Nigeria to solve this problem of insecurity in the country. Because he was supposed to go holiday and then to the UK, but he didn't go to the UK. So now he has come back now. Why are we still facing this?
This one that we are evacuating, we are carrying our survivors, the one that survived that did not die, to Cameroon border. Obviously, it's close to Boronu. So does it mean that we need to leave our border to go and treat them? What's happening in our country?
Hey. But it's a joke. Oh. When they tell me of this insecurity, for me, it's a joke. The way I talk about the food problem that can be solved, maybe all I'll be talking about Delta State crop. Oh, imagine what kind of what the herdsmen can produce for us when it comes to cow meat in the north. We'll be talking about, we're comparing Israel to here. Make I go bring maybe somewhere like Argentina, when not even the first world, come compare them to what the north can do for us. How can we be hungry? We don't have a security problem. We are not the talker. The W talker said there will be insecurity until hunger is removed from the land. Who get job to go this morning, get time to pregnant wife? You get one time maybe. When we were young, by 1980 something, I'm sure it's 84, 85, they call retrenched workers. Massive retrenchment in Nigeria, they never think consider they go on. You know what happened? Every time when government turn back, women get belly. Because you leave the men for house, what are they going to do? Nobody aware they're going to breathe on. That's exactly what is going on now. I don't mind a devil workshop. People, when they're busy, they're not going to get time to go kidnap people. There's no way. If Nigeria can just engage these people, oh my God. The thing I use the word, engage our young people. We are talking now, say people want, how you say, we don't need machine to pluck our apple. We will take and pluck them. And maybe we will grind the apple, we will turn juice out of it. We will sell to African countries if we don't even buy our own. Our own will be considered organic. Where do we get this thing wrong? Then the meat when we prepare, you say all those meat when we get for home. You know, it better part the meat when we eat here. That time when they follow, they treat well. If you eat cow for Nigeria, you listen and meat to eat. You know they let us eat meat here. Because you know say the thing never tell when they born I don't ready to eat. Chicken they eat too. Now your president the chicken they grow, you they see am. No. You only the swell up. You they eat them. You know say na chemical you eat.
And they pump out fertilizer.
But the one when it be our fowl, they say not good, say too strong. You know they sweet.
You don't get laps. It's too small.
You don't get laugh, yeah.
Too small.
Now I eat laugh. No, now I eat laugh. Laugh when
It's
they
always
give
tiny.
You don't say cancer not plenty like this for Nigeria. Cancer be not even there. Our parents,
Is it the chicken that I eat that is causing the cancer?
I swear.
It's not just the chicken, though. It's not just the chicken. Our food generally, what we use in growing them, the fertilizer too much, the chemicals we put in them. It's not just
Let
the
God bless
chicken.
my daughter. So imagine it's one way with the eat here. More than they talk down, can't talk of the one with the eat here. When I get love
We
for
don't
them.
we don't know till date there is no known cause for cancer. Although I would say most of these
We don't say that.
are more because there are some chemicals they put in this box just to preserve
The food.
So I don't think it's even the ones we are growing, the fertilizers.
Those food inside can now.
Yes,
those tin food. Yes.
What they use in preserving it.
They can stay for a year, 2 years without being purchased.
So Gloria, if your husband say they eat the food when they preserve, you will not go vex for her. Every morning you give her good food. So you go live. This is we saying, man. In those days, my parents, they say, my grandpa.
But I go run, they can't work like this, Abi. Get on that you go open for me what they do. They want me to wake up with food.
Every morning. Go they cook fresh food every day.
Oh, Dagu, are you guys to establish for me? Let me do housewife.
But I don't think get my wife to
Let
cook
me
for
leave
me.
the work. Oh, let me leave the work. Oh.
Odogu, you want me to be speaking
Let me go
I the SRTV Odogu. So I should rush.
Yeah.
Any more than
This is
coming
it,
do money for you. Odogu, choose. Oh. You want me to be
yeah,
rushing to
baby,
work for
yeah,
one
I
or
win.
you want me to be going to my shop by 10, 11?
I'm
Now
very,
we
I do
win.
money
very
for you.
strong woman. I
Odogu,
go marry
choose.
Daddy K. Very strong woman. I go
Odogu
marry
should
Daddy K.
choose.
Because
Strong one, oh.
you must cook fresh food before
Every
you, and
day.
you must come sit down this show.
Yes, for this show.
I know.
I,
No, no,
For
Odogu
Daddy
go
K.
choose. Odogu, you want to make a run come do morning
you
show? Have you go
see what
establish
you
from
say they talk? Now people when I hear what my children they talk. They don't see me finish.
Yeah, traditional
Then
man
people
now.
say,
Daddy K,
hey,
traditional man. We know you.
yeah. Anyway.
And if you
then-
guys move to Daily Times,
okay.
Daily Times. You see that if you look at most of the stories, there's always this write-up that is covering a lot of, like, we just have only like one big story on it. It's not much like before. Are you on the Daily Times? Okay.
Yes.
Congratulations to Zenith Bank, Besties Bank, and UBA.
My bank.
Okay. Zenith Bank gross earnings hit 2.5 trillion naira in the first half year, right, of 2025, which is June, declares 1.25 interim dividends. Congratulations. You know, the thing is, we don't seem to understand the power of women when they rule, when they do things. I
Maybe
said it
I
as
look at here.
Congratulations. Which power to women? Congratulations. Go there now, say you need loan.
that
Go and ask for loan from the bank now. See what they've made. Go ask for loan.
Evening, but let's appeal to the fact that yeah, we have a woman as a leader. We have a woman as a leader doing well, because the people always believe that men should be placed at the top
I didn't say so. I didn't
positions
say
in
so.
Nigeria.
I didn't say
But
so.
sometimes when we see women at top positions, they still do well.
Mary, now you be
Yes,
mad.
so
I didn't say
Stand on
so.
what you believe, Daddy
I'm
K.
standing
Because you have been saying that, you have been preaching it, that women are
Yes.
supposed to be in the house, taking care of your husband, make the home, build the home.
I not
So
say
stand on
you must stay at home now. You know me saying you not go cook for her now.
I don't want to even point to the fact that they don't give
You can't
loan,
be
no,
mad
but
about
let's
it.
still believe that it's a woman that's not their leader, doing well. Look
But
at
when
almost
they
all
take
the positions that
everything woman
women
they
are
attack me.
handling. Look at
Anything when
just
they
to
take
give
everything
you
woman they
something.
attack me.
But yeah,
What I want to talk about is the loan aspect.
that it is
How
men that
how
are
did
allowed
they
to
make
do
this
it.
money, Zenith Bank?
Now,
You
loan
know
that
now,
plenty money. How?
it's from the
Gender
loan.
inequality.
from the
Yes,
Because
I
I'm
take
saying
social
gender
responsibility.
inequality.
They collect.
Too much.
Transfer
They
charges.
collect transfer charges and some other things. So SMS charge as well.
ATM maintenance.
Yes, ATM maintenance.
Loan
So,
interest.
a lot of charges that they take.
Okay, congratulations, Zenith Bank. You shouldn't be
Eh.
Gender inequality.
Yeah. But Mary, your gender equality not say make we give loan for
Okay,
better
the
rate.
big story.
We did say women go do better. We did say women go do better. At the
The
same
big
rate.
story, we have our federal government revokes 1,263 mineral licenses for the 14th annual fees.
So we get minors. Wait a minute. So we get minors for the country. Now, wow. I didn't know we had
even if Chris, most times I'll tell you that what are we paying tax for? But whether we like it or not, any organization that is making money should pay tax.
Of course.
That's the truth.
No, I agree.
So if they say that revoking, I'm not against them revoking it.
We have.
They can revoke them because they are making money. You understand? If you are making money, you should be paying your tax. But you're not gonna meet all these people that are still struggling with their business and be telling them to pay tax.
Don't be surprised that the licenses are given to some military men during the military era, Mary. All these bagger in the military, they allocated the oil well to themselves. Some of them go say oil well, they don't know what to do with the money. Then they say they are well. Who gave them well? When them are house now, so their man get them. Well, oil well, when you discover for data state, now I say I want a booking, I get them. No, sometimes some of this reform, one thing we want to know, sometimes Nigeria, if somebody enter presidency, una go wrong. Because I want to know how Zenith, how the profit they come. Some of them will get king. Then this license. So we get license. Where the money? Then those of now when you get oil well, how much they acquire am? How much na pay? Then you not own our well. We are in trouble. Make her quiet.
Big one,
Because
oh.
I know we talk. I know we cross boundary.
Please, lastly, let's move to the Tribune so that the evening can
Tribune.
come in. Yeah, because I looked at the Daily Times, the stories they are not talk about bank transaction, they failed and them not reversing money. The other story on the Daily Times is saying. Okay, move to the Tribune. One story that caught my attention here on the Tribune, apart from the big story that says CBN faces balancing act as calls grow for low interest rates, and the writer says strengthens coordination between fiscal and monetary policy, coming from Yusuf. Economy needs to be stimulated via funds injection, coming from Ekechukwu, and NPR easing should be gradual to prevent unintended market dislocation, coming from Akande. And all these stories on page 16. Now, when you look at the down of the Tribune, you see a story that says health. AI can now predict who will go blind years before doctors can. And this coming from study on page 4. And we have an ONE and Ladoja emphasize need for unity among Obas in Yoruba land. And undo NLC demands new minimum wage, right? Story. Right, Ayedatiwa, 6 over 250% wage hike for Ondo workers from 73,000 to 256,000 naira. 256 and 950 naira for Ondo workers. We'll see to that. So now let me come back to the health. AI. I don't know.
Thank you,
You know
madam.
that the quiz always say AI. We do a lot. Who produced this AI first of all? I will not predict what this
Really,
artificial
the technology of
intelligence.
AI,
Who
AI is very
produced this?
interesting.
Who started it in the first place? Because I don't understand.
Mary, the beauty of AI, they make mistake, but this is the thing about AI. If you ask AI something, AI have the whole information. You know what they call God? I don't understand what it is. You know, when I read the Bible, there was a day a lecturer came to the class and he said, if he teach us something, whether they put any physical thing for our body, we say no. He said he only make us realize what is already in us. We are like AI. Now we are in this class. If I talk here, somebody still now say yes, not true. Because I didn't put any physical thing inside of you because you already know it. It's just that it's not working. So what AI does, AI is a human being that have all the knowledge which God has deposited in him. Let me put it that way.
It really doesn't have all the knowledge because
It's not always accurate.
it doesn't really have all the
the
knowledge. Yeah, I would say it just have the efficiency, the speed. Because if you write anything on AI right now, it will go and bring what already exists. It will go to different channels, different this and
search for it.
Yes, and bring all the reports to you.
I agree.
That is
When
why I say
AI,
the speed.
the only time AI
Not that
can make
it
mistakes.
generate something new. If those news doesn't exist, it will tell you we didn't find anything on this topic. We didn't find anything. It's just like a search machine that will just go
send
fast.
on an errand, yes.
Yeah, a human being you can take like maybe 1 week to do those research, but right now it can bring it within
1 year.
a minute. Yes, so it's just the speed, the efficiency of it. It doesn't create something new.
Evelyn, no. If there is no wrong information, you know where they give people, when they tell you for school, may you not use them. Because most students don't write rubbish that they put them online. AI, if you ask AI, it go pick all those junk when it is online.
You guys bring those things. That's the mistake.
You understand?
Yeah.
AI does not have this information on its own. It only pick from what is there. And in a matter of seconds, it don't gather and give you. It cannot be better. Now it's telling you that it can predict what it could make eye blind. And it's true. Do you know now that if you really want to, if you're sick, ask AI. We don't say do it, but if you ask AI, what do your doctor they do? Your doctor said not get some of the information. AI have more information. If you say AI, give me Chinese cure to eat, it will give you Chinese food because Chinese food they online. If you say give me African own, go give you African own. He go explain that to you. Maybe you not agree. It's your duty to process it. You understand? So it's a very useful tool. This is what I'm saying. The AI will test the soil. It knows the quantity of water that is needed. It will release it. Do you understand? That is exactly where AI is useful. All this one, I see all this robot now. This robot go travel. At the point in time, go see say, don't hold this thing, go play. It will set for it, hold it. There's a sensor that tell you this is what you're supposed to be looking for. And I never see the AI wife. Now that would they go so. All these women, when they give us problem, AI wife there now. We don't want wife again. Is they there?
Yeah, AI wife does not have body heat. You still need human being.
Yes.
There is no way a human being will go extinct. People will still want that.
I know, but
that's the only
people
thing.
now, people
That's the
marry
only thing you cannot erase.
they marry
Natural man and woman is something you cannot erase, no matter the
I know.
AI woman.
The original plan of God.
Yes.
But everything where woman get, they AI body.
No get a body heat.
You know, people born, but you go to say, you go,
Hey!
only,
No get your.
make I not talk. I don't go talk, go there.
Something-
I get everything. If you know, if I tell you now, I never see any, now I know we'll talk everything for this show. Make I shut up. Wait till AI don't cost.
Amen. Amen.
Now, maybe I bring AI
Hallelujah.
matter. Now you bring AI matter. AI matter.
Hallelujah.
AI matter.
Amen. I
Something
brought it because
very,
the quiz is on the show.
very,
Because the quiz is on
something
the
they
show,
go
and I'm always
do, they
talking
go
about
do
AI.
toy. Very, no, woman be the craze. Woman be do toy. They go do AI toy. Think I'm quiet.
Beautiful AI wife. Man, there is new wife for beautiful AI wife.
I'm like, then we'll go back to our show. AI, come up for that. Don't disturb us. We'll stick with our where we did.
Amen.
Okay, I go, I beg.
Okay.
If not where AI they go so. Where AI they go so.
They don't know that AI has more beautiful ladies compared to our normal human being. People should not try men. Oh. If you try men these days, they'll go and marry AI. Oh.
The truth
AI
is
is
that
more
women
beautiful than
that they
us.
even get AI, that they use AI pass us. The truth is that
AI
women use AI pass us. Very shut up. We not even they use AI. Now I know the value of AI. Now AI that women in first do for. You never do for man.
Not
Now
every
women,
woman.
and they now
Not
I
every
know
woman.
they AI day.
Not every woman. No.
I know, but after some time, really, I should say it will be normal thing. You know, say in those days, when anything they come newly, it will be strange thing. When women don't taste that finish, they go tell another one. Say, you see there, see here,
Some
honey
not
day.
even understand how to use it. Some not even understand how to use it. So it's not for everybody at all.
I know. I said the one when the day now, Mary. If you come to UK now, these women don't get your time. They first they use toy. Now they can't get AI toy, Mary. It don't pass man. No be trouble with it. Yeah.
Big trouble.
In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Thank you, my daughter. I better read your newspaper. More they go. Next time, when we see this people again, we will give them they do their own part of the show. They need to come out.
I was even trying to round up, but fine. Let me just still look into other
We can take a look at.
We have another one that says Nimet predicts 3-day rain and thunderstorm in Lagos, Abuja, Rivers, Delta, and others. Delta State and others. The rain is getting more serious, but I know that it's still going to stop. We are coming to the end of it. Anything from I know it's going to disturb this October, but anything from November, it should be slowing down gradually. That's how the Nigerian system is. We have a Tinubu to declare 2025 editors annual conference open on page 4. And Oini Ladoja emphasized need for unity among Obas in Yoruba land. the rifts, the disagreement between their Obas is becoming too much. And I don't know why they bring it on our dailies. I feel like if I have my way,
That's the thing I don't get. What do you do for us?
if I have my
What
way, it should not be there.
These are tribal conflicts. I don't want to hear them.
Don't we
they're
have
not
Delta?
clear
Are you going to tell me that in Delta there
They're
are no
national
such kind
issue.
Are you going to tell me that in the eastern region there are no such kind of disagreements, or in the south? So why are we always emphasizing more on the west, the western leaders, their Obas and all of that? Like, why is it always making headlines? Why is it that?
Of what national importance is it?
I don't understand why it's making headlines. And sometimes I think where I have issues with it is the constant repetition of it. After today's story, another day you see a story where they still complain about it. Like, it's a tribal thing. I don't know why they bring it on the dailies, as if it's part of Nigerian problem. How does the Obas and their disagreements, how is it so important that it has to do with Nigerian problem? How is it so important?
Good question.
Because when I tell you that this Tribune paper looks more like the Western paper, that's what it looks more like.
Yeah, exactly. I understand,
everybody
gets it. Much like Western paper too.
They should still have more important pressing issues in the West, other than the Obas and their disagreements. And for sovereignty,
Mary, thank God you have left Punch today. You don't enter another Punch.
Very used to them. No. Anyway, let's go to the next segment of the show. Evelyn,
let's go to the trending news of the day. And the trending for the day in our bus. But before we go into that bus between Sowore and Wike, I want us to take this video. We missed that yesterday, and I brought it back because it actually relates to what Dadike brought up the topic today. You know, Dadike, you spoke much about Delta State. So because of that, I want us to also look at this video. It's about Delta State. And there's a question that arises from this video. It says, Delta State local governments received 12 billion naira in June. In June, 12 billion naira. That is 12.5 billion in June 2025. With Ugeli South. Ugeli South received 542 million naira. I would say for the grassroots, for development and all that. But the question here is, do this last sum of amounts actually improve the lives of people at the grassroots? That is the question. And that came about with this video, because of this question. They brought this video where we have our own, is a chief, is a son of the land, talking about how this money actually don't get in full to the local government chairman, because most of these people came into power, or they gave them the seats from fatherism. He's trying to make us understand that. Yeah, he's trying to make us understand that nepotism has actually eaten deep into our government, into our politics, because most of these people they give these positions, they don't just get there and act according to their own will. They go into that position like they are puppets who listens to, to advice or instruction from their leader. And he made mention and said that these people, they have money they remit at the end of the month. So what gets to them is just peanuts. And with that peanuts, they can't do enough for these communities. And we saw also in the video, you see a lamenting father who is complaining that Ugeli North, that his children sit on the floor when they go to school. Let's take a look at the video so that we can understand more on the analysis.
Flows beneath the soil, but above ground, children sit on floors to learn. For school children, this journey is often the first test of their education.
Even my two children is going to the school here. The one way there for primary 6, 80 grand they sit down. The one way there for primary 4, the same 80 grand they sit down.
Nobody that is a local government chairman can achieve anything reasonable, no matter the amount of money put down for him to work with. Local governments are seen as a loophole for those who consider themselves as the political lords of the local government. As soon as you are sworn in as a chairman, they come to you. We need so amount of money from you from time to time. For what?
Yeah, the question is really for what? What do you need this money for? According to what Dadike said in one of the shows, he said, why do we have these local governments? Why don't we just go straight to the king? Even though we have the state governor, at least we should have, they should be working directly with the kings to improve these communities. Why do we have this local government chairman? And this man has
And they
given us a
cannot try
reason.
that with the kings. They will not try that with the
Yes,
kings.
you see, but you see the
Yes.
reason why they have this local government chairman now, because they are using them.
Yes, now local government
For
are
their
not
own
village fool
personal
when they see
gains.
yesterday. A village fool. A king is somebody that is there
Some of them
forever.
are even
If
thugs.
people
Some
go
of them are
travel from that
thugs.
place,
If you use them,
Put them in the position.
yes, after using them, maybe to steal ballot box and all that, they promise the local government chairman at the end of the day, they give them the position and they still control them. How can you be in a position as a local government chairman and you don't act on your own will? You are still being controlled. Look at this amount of money that got there. You want to tell me 513 million will not be enough to improve your community? That children are still sitting on the floor at this age in Delta states.
in that time,
Oil
you see
land.
my daughter, you should be angry. And this is what I said to them. They should be more angry than us. At the end of the day, when we are talking, they're going to clap for the governor. The governor don't know where the money they enter. Obodori not say 500 something million come. Where is Obodori? Where's the money? May they explain to us, Obodori not know where the money enter. So we can beat the local government chairman. We need transparency in governance. Nobody, in fact, our children that decrease the sharp now, our children will beat you. You know, there's a stage.
Okay,
The children will say no.
Let's assume he doesn't know. Why can't he hold them accountable? Because President Tinubu actually said we should go and hold our governors accountable. Meaning he's trying to tell us that he doesn't know. He's not aware of what they are doing with the money. We should go and find out from them. So maybe it's the same thing with the governor. Let's go and
Federal
find
government
out
has
from
never taken a penny from state governor money. Let's give federal government of Nigeria credit.
Yes.
No federal government have tempered with the state or the local government. They have enough. You know,
But don't they have the
right?
right to also seek for accountability?
They do.
Don't they have the
They do.
right? That this,
If I tell you,
this
say,
state,
if you want to make Tinubu jump, make a jump, call Tinubu, you go jump. If they fear Tinubu, because all of them don't say Tinubu for just remove power from you. So then they fear Tinubu now. They see what he do for rivers. So if Tinubu want to ask for accountability, they will give us account. That's why Tinubu they send us to them. Why are you sending us to them? Why don't you help to ask?
that's the question.
Why are you not
Because
asking them for the money?
all the states in Nigeria actually make the country what it is, Nigeria.
Of course.
So if any state is slacking behind, you should seek for accountability. Why? You should know the reason why, because you know the money being allocated to them every month. What is the use of this money? What are they doing with it? But you come up, our president telling us to go and hold our governors accountable. So is the governor also going to direct us to the local government chairman? We should go and hold them accountable. The governor will tell us we have given the local government chairman their own part of it. So if they are not doing anything from the grassroots, we should go and hold them accountable. Who is holding who accountable? If we go to the president, and the president is pushing us, the people, to go and hold the governors accountable, and we go to the governor, is the governor also going to push us and say, go and hold the local government accountable?
No,
Then
local
who are we
government,
actually?
They will tell us to go to the local government.
The local government will tell us that this is the peanuts that is where the truth will start coming out. Yes. Because if we should start holding these people accountable, they will start spilling out the truth.
Exactly.
No
I said, what did I say? I said we should put our local government chairman and the councillors. If not be full, we want to know today. Where's the money? Because you cannot have 400 and something million and you are sitting there like a dead person. There's something you must be able to do. You call yourself number one citizen of the local government. I said they should wipe the local government. It should be turned to an economic council. They should deal with the kings. Can't give my king, he's a shadow accountant. Come down and say, that one not like, go ever taking a here, say 400 and something million, say something happened to her. You the craze. You will account to him. Do you understand? This king, and thank God say king not the go transfer. Over day.
Yeah.
You see the problem we have, we never added anything to what we got. We know they use our own sense. They add one to say, okay, since America practice their own local government, we don't need local government. We don't need British. Our king can be our local government. They are our kingdoms. And we work with them. What do you need the local government for?
They should be added to the constitution.
Yes.
Because, like they
should
say,
make
it's
up
not there.
the board.
It's not in the constitution. They say it's a cultural rule, it's traditional rule. It's
And I so,
how they
that
were
one,
back in the day.
my senator,
Only
I mean, we cannot talk. Now, want me just to talk too much. I don't talk. My senator now, I
They
see,
see it as what
he get the picture. I downloaded that yesterday. I said I'm not going to disgrace him. He go stand up like zombie. He share computer. If you see the kind of computer, those arcade computers, now the man go donate, give school. All the children, they just stand like this. Now this one be computer. Chief Ede Dafinone, an educated man.
But you will see people surrounding him will be singing praises.
The man an educated man. Yes, the man, I said Dafinone, you are an educated man. This is the day of, I see the kind of computer when you donate, give children. And you said donated. Is it donated or is there no constituency money for it? Was it donated by you? Was it your money or constituency money? You guys are insulting us. You see, because we cannot ask, and people like us, I know say are not good. But more gonna take time, because if I don't finish this my law, it not go good though. Because every day now go take and go court. Now only me. Now me go take all of my court.
We need you here, Daddy K. Come back.
You see, I said now me go they take them go court. You know that I don't open my chamber now. Now me go they take them to court. I don't need anybody to take you to court. But all your company when they rob us, go the state, all of now me go just say take this man to court. We hear this one. We want to see. If I ask for freedom of information, you not release that, you're in trouble. Because you will not sit down there and mess up the future of our children. People like us who have legal background, we are coming, and you need to be ready, sir. We cannot continue the same way and expect a different result. It's time to take our destiny. We're going to hold it in our hands. And for those of us, when they say by the grace of God is already here. God has given us his grace. We need to use his grace. Over to you.
Yes, so the battle line has been drawn. Be vigilant.
I know. This one, I can't wait to see this one.
Because Soare is coming hard. Now, this kind of matana we want, make Soare they evolving. It should be bringing this kind of thing. We want to be seeing transparency. We want to be seeing their accountability.
I agree. Soare get the support of the whole world. On this one, Soare got the support of the whole world.
Soare is actually using Twitter to fight these people. And this is the post that he made that brought about this issue, this battle that is going on. He said, it turns out, and I quote what Soare said, I quote, it turns out that international thief, like I said, I quote, it's not coming from it's not coming from me, it's coming from Soare. It turns out that international thief Nyesom Wike has 3 different properties in Winter Springs, Florida. All of them were hidden under the name of his wife, Eberechi Suzette Nyesom Wike, who also serves as a court of appeal judge in Nigeria and shared that to his children. He said there may be even more properties, but we are making progress. We have already contacted the office of the Attorney General of Florida, James Otmere, to notify them that Nyesom Wike has laundered stolen funds, proceeds of crime to purchase and traffic properties in their states, which are first-class felonies. This is a really big accusation. Very big. For you to come out and come and accuse someone like this, you must have evidence. And let's hear from Wike, because you know that man, quiet. When he was being interviewed, he was asked that question if he owned houses, according to what Soare said. And he said, did you see any accounts that they transfer this fund to buy these houses? Do you have proof of any account? And then the interviewer, The interviewer asks and say, but this it is stated that the name is under your wife. And this man said, how does that concern me? Not be your wife. Your wife property and that of your children. You say, how does that concern me? Why? Because it's not his name.
Yes.
It's not in his name. He said the wife is US citizen, the children are also US citizen. So if they have their own houses there, it's none of his business. So
See
he's
how
denying this.
see how they make mockery of us? Which work your wife and your children work for America when they take buy house? Which work? No, you see, sometimes
Not even
nobody,
one, not
America
two,
will hold him
not
accountable.
one, not two properties.
They are very serious in this country where we are. They are serious with money laundering, and it's playing wicked. You can do anything in Nigeria, but you are talking of the US. Britain now they will not arrest you since.
Yes, so yes.
When it comes to money laundering, they will not let you go. America they ignore.
It says that Florida law prohibits acquiring property using stolen funds, including government revenue, under let me see. It said under its theft and property trafficking statutes, which defines this action as felonies and carry penalties such as fine and imprisonment. Abego, Wike, you have to start shaking because they say it gets up to like 30 years imprisonment. If Soare will go deep into this matter, if
and bring evidence, if he's able to bring evidence,
let me say the strong man will soon fall. He said engaging in such activity with the knowledge that the fund are stolen is illegal and can lead to criminal charges under Florida law. So there is a huge problem coming. But let's hear from Wike. Let's listen to what he has to say about this post, because he said that they bribed Soare to do this, that is fake and not original.
Yeah,
let's hear
from when they do this to person.
Let's hear from you.
Who they bribe Soare? Nobody they bribe Soare. Soare is a problem.
Now they are teenagers. Hold it in trust for them. Let anybody in this world say, the money passed through I can B to I can Z. When I was running election, this matter came up. When my wife was to become found at the court of appeal, this matter, so all kinds of things. I saw this, well, it had been found that Wike put so they have what how many millions?
That's an awful lot of property there.
Why not ask yourself, can they publish it?
No, it's been published.
It's not published. It's not correct. That is show what it's not correct. Why they put this? Oh, this house.
But is the house not in the name of your wife and children?
What is my business?
You don't know what.
What is my business?
So what is my business? And your own wife, you say, what is your business for those properties? And you know that Soare posted their house, the address of this house. He posted everything and the amount. It says $1 million for one of the properties. Everything was posted there. He said, let them publish it. They published it. Huge problem. There's a big problem that is coming because Soare now he doesn't want to rest on this issue. And what I heard is that he shot himself. I would say he shot himself on the leg because he spoke about the post Soare made about Tinubu. Now go wake this crisis.
Now cause this trouble.
Now go wake the crisis.
Soare not be Fubara. Oh, Soare, this boy, he ready to. Soare not the fear. And the mistake one they make. If like this one, are Soare's strength be this. You know what makes Soare in your case, especially for this kind of matter. The boy go drag you. Wike, you say you're strong. I said Wike is always going to end up in prison. Have I not said it on this show? I said Wike will end up in prison. Maybe you might remember when I talk that the man will end up in prison. It's not because
we don't want him to end up in prison. Let Nepa happen to him. Nepa. We want Nepa to.
We want the money.
Mary, this one you are quiet. Is it because it's your man we are talking about?
That's what I'm talking
about. The state governor. Don't you to be quiet. Leave my quiet for me.
Oh my God.
Mary don't want to talk. very
You should
get
come and
issues.
explain to us
Yes, so-
because he didn't give a good
Uh,
explanation.
Anytime
by
you're talking
saying,
about Delta State government, I believe is always quiet. So
uh,
you people
in
are
am I
like
name,
not
being
in
reporting?
name
quiet.
of
I'm trying to
the
assess
name of
something.
the
I'm
property
trying to
is in
analyze
his
something
wife's
here.
name, the
Yes.
children's name. What is his business? Are you not the husband?
No
Which one
mind
is
now.
not your
We can
business?
make fun of
Explain
us.
to
No
us.
worry.
He knows, but he's trying to say the wife is a US citizen and she can have property. But we want you to be accountable. Explain to us, how did your wife get that house? How did your wife get those properties? How were you able to afford $1 million property in the US? Explain to us. That's why I say, while they come, oh, we should just wait and see. We should wait and see because there's a huge problem coming up.
No, it's not too late. Okay, it's too late. No. Are they happy? Because one day
But
I
it
said
may,
you
it may
can
come out of this. We
Come
know.
out where?
No,
Come
it
out
may,
You
where?
it
know
may
This
about
one
come
is
this
out
one
of
that I'm
not
some.
talking. Where is the
No.
it's not
evidence?
happening in Nigeria. It's not something
Yes.
happening in Nigeria that you can just escape from.
no.
We are talking
If
of
they
US,
investigate
Florida.
where the money for buying the property come from,
They will start
and
investigation
if we
immediately.
cannot
Yes.
explain it, it's going to be in trouble. You know, there are certain things you get away with until they ask you. If they ask you, you will explain. You will explain. Anyway, let's go to the very last segment of the show, which is what is the parable of the day, young woman. Gloria.
Okay, the parable of the day is the breaking of the snail's shell does not prevent its movement. That is the parable of today.
What does that
What
mean,
does it
Mary?
mean?
So it means that no matter the struggles that we are faced with, it should not prevent us from keep pushing. We should keep pushing no matter what we're faced with.
I think say if they break wicked share, say share wicked go see the move. Is that the case?
Wike will always try to find a way out of this mess. He must find a way out
It will
of
not be
it.
easy. It will not be that
We
easy.
all know how it is.
No, you always find a way out.
Yes,
because
you always.
It happens in Nigeria.
Okay.
But this is outside Nigeria. These people have strict law. So the investigation, I'm sure it will start immediately. It's not
Don't
something you
forget,
can
this is
easily
America
just go
that
out
could
of.
try a sitting president, that could try Donald Trump. They were trying him. They found him guilty. If Donald Trump didn't win the election, he would have been in prison. You understand? Not that he won, they grant him presidential immunity. So you cannot play with certain things in the United States. But I don't think they have time to investigate this case unless Nigeria push for it. If the presidency is not interested,
Yes,
maybe that's where we can
If
get
we
away
keep
with it.
our mouth shut like we're not interested, then they themselves they will also not be interested.
They'll not be interested when you are accusing that there are properties in their country.
When we are not speaking up,
They have their law. Since it's something they've.
somebody has to speak up for them to stand and investigate.
Agree.
So
A case
when
could be
nobody's
nothing,
speaking up,
yes. If there's no witness or no prosecutor, then there's no case. There must be prosecution for a case to go ahead. All right. And I don't think the question is something we call in law. They call it, do you have the litmus, something that is, do you have, you just be person when they tatafo or the matter affects you. So does he have the litmus standing? So they have that to prosecute the matter. The federal government of Nigeria is the person that had the litmus standing to prosecute this matter. But so whether we claim I'm a consigned Nigerian, I can prosecute it. But I wonder whether the court will listen to that.
Do you know that there are other people? There are other people that will still make use of this. They don't have the information, but they still want to bring Wike down. They want to fight Wike. So when you have this information, you've investigated, and you're giving them this report, you will see other people rising up to want to use this.
let's see. Let's see how many will rise up to take up the issue.
They will still want to come up and fight because Wike don't create many enemies for himself.
He has so many enemies that they want to bring him down by all means. By all means possible.
He has terrorized so many people in Nigeria. He has done a lot. So now he don't choke him. This one will say he don't choke him. Don't hold him for neck. But let's see. We'll keep going through and bring in more reports about that.
More updates.
We'll do follow up.
Go into proper segment so that we all can do something better and give the audience what they deserve. I'm going to leave the show for you, Evelyn, to close it. And we're going to have, that's where I can get some rest. Over to you, Evelyn.
Yeah. Okay, like we always say on the show, we always come to preach. Oil is not the only thing that can actually make Nigeria progress or go forward. We have other things. We are blessed. We're a blessed nation. Talking about agriculture, like Daddy K always preach on the show. If you can go into agriculture, we can actually farm. We'll be able to feed ourselves. We'll not continue to be a hungry nation, because it seems we are hungry in the country. You can't have food but can't eat it. So we have a fertile land, a land that we can actually grow whatever crops we want to grow, and we can have enough to even export if we should venture into agriculture, into farming. Like every state in the country should go into farming, and we'll see progress. We'll see progress even far beyond the oil that we are depending on. Thank you for staying tuned with us on Rise and Shine. This is AROT, African Renaissance Television, and follow us on all our social media. If you are not following us on Facebook and on Instagram, it's SROT TV Television. Subscribe also to our YouTube channel as we bring you more interesting shows. And don't forget, we have a new person, though she's no longer new with me. Yeah. I won't close the show by not acknowledging our very own special Gloria that is with us. You'll be seeing more of her because we're bringing you more shows as time goes. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your day.
Find your sanctuary in the heart of the city. Live the life you deserve in an exquisite apartment. SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Lagos, is a place where your comfort is rest assured. Welcome to SRTV Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious SRTV Real Estate family. Why choose us? Prime location, nestled in the heart of Lagos, close to key attractions, business hubs, and vibrant nightlife. Modern interiors, fully furnished, stylish apartments designed to provide the ultimate comfort. Luxury redefined, vacation perfected. 24/7 security. Enjoy peace of mind with round-the-clock security and CCTV surveillance. Top-notch amenities, high-speed Wi-Fi, smart TV, air conditioning, fully equipped kitchen, and lots more. Perfect for business travelers, family vacations, romantic getaways, special events, and more. Book your stay today and experience Lagos like never before. Call +234 8143 582856 or +447 4388 9319.